What are the factors of x squared plus 7x plus 10? Is it letter A, x plus 2 times x minus 5? Or letter B, x minus 2 times x plus 5? Or letter C, x minus 2 times x minus 5? Or letter D, x plus 2 times x plus 5? What is your answer?
Hi there, I'm Jason, and you're watching
Jason! 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 Jason!
So in answering such particular question, all you just need to do is to be familiar with the concept of factoring general trinomial. So in factoring general trinomials, these are just the steps that you must be familiar with. So solution, let's factor x squared plus 7x plus 10. So can you say x squared? What are the factors of x squared man? So you have to factor the first term of this general trinomial first. So the factors of x squared, so imura nang tungaon x and x. Because x times x, that's x squared. And then, what about 10? So, anila ka sa first term and then the last term sa mag-factor. So, what are the factors of 10? So, di ba 10, the factors of 10 are 1 times 10, 2 times 5, negative 1 times negative 10, and negative 2 times negative 5. Because we're gonna multiply them, the answer is 10, di ba? 1 times 10, 10. 2 times 5, 10. Negative 1 times negative 10, 10. Negative 2 times negative 5 is also 10. And we also included the negatives because negative times negative, that will still be equal to positive integer, positive 10, di ba? And then, you have to look at these factors listed. So, asa man ani nila sa ilang factors, that when you are going to add them, the answer is 7. So, this one, 2 times 5, because 2 times 5, that's 10, and 2 plus 5, that's 7. So, therefore, the factors that we're gonna write for 10 are 2 and 5. So, ingana na siya pag factor. And then, therefore, the factors of x squared plus 7x plus 10 are, so, bahin na nimo, imo nang i-combine. So, x plus 2, kaya this is positive 2 man, so plus 2. And then the other factor would be x plus 5. So, positive 5 gihapon because both of these factors are positive. So, therefore, this is now our answer for this particular question. So, the answer for the question of the day is letter D, x plus 2 times x plus 5. Alright? Now, let's have more examples for you to understand this concept better. So, let's factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. So, again, just factor the first term. So, x squared, that's xx. So, the last term, 6. So, sa may factors of 6, we have 1 times 6, 2 times 3, negative 1 times negative 6, and negative 2 times negative 3. And which among these factors, when you're going to add them, the answer is the numerical coefficient of the middle term, which is 5. It's 2 and 3 gihapon right now. Therefore, this will be the factors of this number 6. So, 2 and 3. So, therefore, the factors are x plus 2 times x plus 3. This is the answer for this particular example. Alright? Now, what about this one? Let's factor x squared minus 10x plus 9. So, again, factor the first term first. So, x squared, that's x and x. How about 9? That's factors of 9 are 1 times 9, 3 times 3, negative 1 times negative 9, and negative 3 times negative 3. And which of the factors, when you're going to add them, the answer is negative 10, which is the numerical coefficient of the middle term. It's negative 1 and negative 9. So therefore, the factors of 9 that we're going to write here is, or are, negative 1 and negative 9. So therefore, the factors of this particular example are x minus 1, so minus na because this is negative 1, times x minus 9. And this is the answer for this example. Now, what about this? So, let's factor x squared plus 5x minus 14. So, again, factor the first term. So, x squared, that's x and x. And negative 14, that's, what are the factors of negative 14? So, we have 1 times negative 14, negative 1 times 14, 2 times negative 7, and negative 2 times 7. So the answers when we are going to multiply each of these factors are or is negative 14. So asa man ani nila ang og imo silang i-add, the answer is 5. So definitely it's negative 2 times negative 7 because negative 2 plus 7 that's positive 5. So therefore this will be the factors of 14 or negative 14 that we are going to write here. So it's negative 2 and 7. And then the factors of this particular example, so x minus 2 times x plus 7. And this is now the answer for this particular example. Now what about this one? Let's factor y squared minus 7y minus 8. So pwede good dili ra x. You could use other letters or other variables aside from x. So let's try y squared minus 7y minus 8 and we're gonna factor this trinomial. So again, factor of y squared. So tungaon na nimo y and y. And then the factors of negative 8. So we have 1 times negative 8, negative 1 times 8, 2 times negative 4, and negative 2 times 4. And which of these factors, if you're going to add them, the sum is negative 7. It's 1 times negative 8 because 1 plus negative 8, that's negative 7. So therefore, the factors of negative 8 that we're going to write here are 1 and negative 8. So therefore, the factors of y squared minus 7y minus 8 are, so y plus 1 times y minus 8. And this is now our answer for this particular example. Alright? Now this time, I want you to try this one. So try to factor a squared minus 2a plus 15. And you may comment your answer in the comment section below. That's all for now. Thank you, more power, and let's keep learning.